they have not been able to get over the image of Senzo Meyiwa in the mind. We saw how people cry. I believe you two have a good memories of Senzo Meyiwa. Since he passed on, this thing really destroyed a lot of people out there. It takes 8 years. We're talking about 8 good years that South Africans have been waiting to get to see the truth about who really killed Senzo Meyiwa. Many people they want to know what really happened during that night. Who had really shot at Senzo Meyiwa? Was it the robbery, as the police is trying to show people attention? With you guys decided to opportunity where you'll get to share your point of view, your opinions. We want to hear what you think about the whole scenario. What did you have to say about this Senzo Meyiwa's case? Because obviously there's a lot of rumors going out there. Everyone they have their own way of doing, everyone they have their own way of saying things, including even you. So we want to kind of like try to summarize the whole situation, because it takes 8 good years for us to get to the court, or for us to get to the point where we are today. But unfortunately, now that we're in the court, there's too much dramas now is happening. You also how they advocate us here, the best in each other. So stay cool and go and grab up your cup of tea, sit and relax, because you are going to have a very good time. Besides that, I would also like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who always watch my video. Guys, you are so wonderful. You are so supportive. You've been there with me. You always watch our videos. You always engage in the comment conversation. You always like giving all your best. So we really do appreciate you for that. Stay again tuned as always. We are going to enjoy the good moment during this live session that we are going to discover. So guys, as I was talking, it takes 8 good years for this case of Senzo Meyiwa to get to start. 8 good years. Imagine from the moment when Senzo Meyiwa was killed. If there were a child who was born in that same day, don't you think that that child would have been in school by now? Don't you think that that child, the parent can even send that child to go and fetch something in the kitchen, even water? So, guys, 8 years is not too small. 8 good years since Senzo Meyiwa was killed, but yet we still not find the justice. We still not know who killed Senzo Meyiwa. Instead, what we get to see every day is drama after drama. Who's hiding behind Senzo Meyiwa is kill? Who's profiting or who's benefiting from this kill of Senzo Meyiwa? These are the capital questions that millions of South Africans are being asked, and yet they have not found the answers. Because the people who are supposed to give us the answer, the people who are supposed to provide us with a good answer, which will make things more clear, they have not done so. And here we're talking about the South African Police Service. Yes, because of the lack of the proper evidence, this South African Police Service, it has made South African to distrust. They have lost the trust in this police because of the way they're handling the situations, because of the way that they've been handling this case. This case, from the way we're seeing it now, things are going to become more personal. So we've been waiting for 8 good years for them to come and present to us 5 suspects who had killed Senzo Meyiwa, according to the police minister Bheki. While another version for people who was in that house, they said people who killed Senzo, they were all 2 guys, according to them. And here comes the police. Police is telling us that no, these people are 5. They give the report and saying that no, there are 5 people who had killed Senzo. Okay. After they had give the report in that way, the Senzo Meyiwa family, elder brother, come forward to say that no, we did not believe the report that the police have said. We did not believe in what police said about the 5 suspects. We believe that the real killer of Senzo Meyiwa is still out there and is free. He or she, they're still free out there. So the police should do the proper job to bring these people to the court. And when they decide to do that, they started doing like their own investigations as a family. As they were doing it, here's the report which the Senzo Meyiwa's elder brother had given about what they find in this report. You guys, you are going to forgive me for the image because the image quality I'm showing you, it is right in the phone. So please just listen to the audios and don't pay much attention on what I have to say.
DPP, Mr. Chauke. And DPP said those two investigators that were appointed by, they've been removed from the case. They appointed, he said, Mr. Chauke said, him and the police commission, national commission, they are appointed. Loko kodwa thina besingakwazi sumndeni. Even namanje, are we not clear about that? Inkinga siyabona manje ukuthi there is no problem in the SAPS because the SAPS has done everything. The problem is with the NPA. NPA yona esinikeza inkinga. Sifuna ukudirector le nkulumo yethu namhlanje. We want to direct the nkulumo to the president and the minister of ukutholakala ukuthi why NPA bengakwazi ukuba prosecute the case, or else i-AfriForum izothatha over. And sengike ngayicontact i-AfriForum, willing to assist. They are willing to assist abadlali bazobopha nje futhi uzoboshwa la akudlali. Okunye ngitholile i-AfriForum isitshele ukuthi there's one guy, an Indian guy. He said he's the one who's been appointed in this case. He said he wants to have a meeting with the AfriForum. Yasimangaza lokuthi lo muntu lo uthi appointiwe bona ne-AfriForum engakaze akhulume nathi sumndeni kanjani. Bafuna ukuthatha esinye isikhathi futhi manje uphele eminye iminyaka lo muntu uhlala le-Eastern Cape. A guy from Eastern Cape, he doesn't even know Force Lawyers. It's going to take him maybe 2 years to find out where the scene of crime is. It will take him another 5 years to find the witnesses. No, they're wasting our time. Badlala ngathi ayikho le nto yenzakala. Sifuna justice. Sifuna justice.
So guys, at this point, after this press conference that the Meyiwa's brother held, was to reveal certain of the truths or doubt that they heard about the whole scenario. They could not believe on how the police managed to bring these 5 suspects to the court and said that these 5 suspects that the one who had killed Senzo Meyiwa. So they make their own research to find out, and they see everything was just so dark for them. They could not believe, and they decided then to hire Teffo Malesela as the defense advocate who have to come and prove to the court that these people who are in the custody of the police, they had nothing to do with Senzo Meyiwa's killer. So they want police to be able to find the real killer of Senzo Meyiwa, or like the person who really shoot at Senzo Meyiwa. Now, this advocate called by the name of Teffo Malesela, when he came forward, it became kind of like a nightmare to the South African police service. Because let's talk a little bit about who's Teffo Malesela. Teffo Malesela is a former policeman. He worked in the police department for so many years before becoming an advocate. So, like he was kind of a person who was busy working as a policeman, but at the same time going to school because he had a dream, he wanted to become an advocate. So he's more familiar with the games. So when he took this case, before the Meyiwa family approached him, according to the Sipo Meyiwa, he said that he's well aware, he knows who's Teffo, and he knows what kind of case he usually win. So in this case, they need him so that he can come and try to confirm the way they're seeing the whole things. Is it true or not? So Teffo Malesela, when he came forward, he also see that these police they have lied. Senzo Meyiwa was killer. Yes, that is the truth about it. So now, what happened now was that he then start asking the question to the investigators. He said, before we even started the Senzo Meyiwa's case, let us talk on how the police managed to find these 5 people. How the police is assuming that these 5 people that they want to kill Senzo Meyiwa. So, therefore, Malesela's point, it came in 2 missions. The first mission is to prove the innocence of these 5 arrested suspects. I mean, and the second mission is to show the court that the court must not believe in evidence that the police give the court so far. So it's therefore Malesela's second mission is to make sure that he convince the court so that the court will tell the police that you guys go and bring us back the proper evidence that shows that these people that the one who killed Senzo Meyiwa. And that is where the police they had failed. Now the question is why the police have to fail to arrest this kind of people. There's a lot of crimes that happen every day in this country, and yet people do get arrested. So how come in Senzo Meyiwa's case, after 8 good years, we still not have the proper accused or the proper assassinate who had assassinated Senzo Meyiwa? That is the question that left many people wondering. That's the question that people they don't understand. Because in this house, there were people. And when we look into the testimony from these people who were in this house, though those who give the testimony via the police commissioner or those who went to the radio station to speak, we can tell that there's too much. It does not match along with Twala. He says that he managed to run out of the house at that moment, isn't it? So he managed to run, but yet they took the phone. After then he came back on Metro FM to say that no, they not took the phones. Actually, the mission of those authorities was for them to take the phone, and Senzo was trying to protect his girlfriend. So my question I asked myself was like, okay, how come Long Chwala is so instead he should tell us what happened after him had left the house, the things that he experienced. That's how it's supposed to be. So the moment he giving his he's testifying kind of like, no, I ran out, I was with my phone, I was trying to go and seek for the help. That is something very fishy. Besides that, the gun, the gun. You guys you saw on the court how Teffo he managed to ask the investigator on how the bullets was used in that house, which I would like you guys just to listen a little bit about it because this is very important. And you can tell that the advocates ran out of words. He did not have much to say anymore. He got stuck. He got stuck because Teffo had told him the truth, and at that particular moment, he failed. Let's have listened to this fact.
But the state can answer the question.
Okay.
So saying they are requesting the state to put the charges on a year. I will. And then
I think I play you the wrong one. Ask the police commissioner on how the bullets in that house at that particular moment, how was it used? Because they, according to what people who witness, we're talking about Kenny Kumalo, his friends, Longwe Twala, and other people, the way they explain the side of the story and the way the police is trying to bring up the case. Those are the two things which are more total. They don't match at all. So now he was trying to ask this police commissioner so that he can explain to the courts, and the police commissioner he failed at the end of the day. So you guys, all this you will understand that Mr. Uh, Teffo, Mr. Teffo is more ready to expose the police because, as I said earlier, he's policeman. He knows what police does. So he was more ready to expose the police, but they are afraid. Since they were so afraid, then they have to send people to come and arrest him in the court. Imagine, they have to come and embarrass him in the court. They could not wait for him outside of the court. They know his address because obviously someone like a Teffo Malesela is a person who has a place where you can go and find him. He have a cabinet chamber where you can go and book an appointment in order for you to meet him. But why do they have to choose and come and arrest him in the court to embarrass him in front of everyone? That is when things have taken another direction. And that is one of the evidence that shows that these people, they are hiding something. They are up something which they don't want us to get to know. Because the fact that they have to come and arrest him in court, it shows that they did not after, yes, the kill of Senzo Meyiwa was that he or her was in that house. I believe that the scenario had happened. So since they did not know what to say or what to bring out there, they decided to create up or to come up with a story so that they can tell the world that, you know, this is what happened. It was a robbery, but while it was something else. And the person to tell us the truth here is the people who were in that house. I don't know about what you think, but very soon I would like to get your opinions because I'm going to share up the number, our WhatsApp number, so that you guys, you can also call and give up your thoughts. Let's have a conversation because this matter is a very, very serious matter that everyone need to give the point of view. You will tell us what you think and what you would like other people also to discuss with you. Before we get to do that, let me continue with what I was saying. Um, Now, after the advocate Teffo Malesela had been presented to the court, they they asked him to pay the bail of 10,000 rand about the
Hashtag Senzo Meyiwa court case. Hashtag bheki cele. Hashtag Teffo Malesela. Senzo Meyiwa court case. It looks like bheki cele is in big trouble for arresting Teffo Malesela in the court last week during the Senzo Meyiwa live court case. In this video, we're going to explain you some of the reasons why the advocate Teffo Malesela is being attacked by a group of people to not defend the 5 suspects in the Senzo Meyiwa court case. According to DPP, did not sanction arrest of Malesela Teffo inside court. If DPP did not allow the arrest of the defense advocate, who did then? The Gauteng Director of Public Prosecutions was not consulted and did not sanction the execution of a warrant of arrest for the lawyer representing 4 of the 5 men accused of murdering Senzo Meyiwa. The National Prosecuting Authority has set the record straight regarding the arrest of advocate Malesela Teffo inside the Pretoria High Court last week after numerous views and opinions expressed by members of the legal fraternity, the public and stakeholders within the criminal justice system. Teffo was on Thursday handcuffed and arrested in the High Court after the adjournment of the Meyiwa murder trial. He was granted R10-0 bail on Friday after he appeared in the Hillbrow Magistrates Court for failure to appear in another court for assault and trespassing charges not related to the Meyiwa trial. NPA spokesperson Findi Mjohn and hashtag Senzo Meyiwa court case. Hashtag bheki cele. Hashtag Teffo Malesela. Senzo Meyiwa court case. It looks like bheki cele is in big trouble for arresting Teffo.
Okay, guys. So, what happened here in the report, if I have to summarize according to what we have, is that Advocate Teffo got bail of 10,000 rand, which his advocate also claimed to say that they don't have that money, but they will see. And later on, I saw on social media there was some group of people who want even to recruit this money for him so that they can bail him out. And then they release him. They give his next appointment to the court will be on the 27th of this month of May. But before that, the Teffo, the Senzo Meyiwa's court case, it will resume in 13th of May. So that it is a day, couple of days before Advocate Teffo got to be at the court. Now, the question raised up to know, will the Advocate Teffo Malesela be able to continue with this case after everything that they have said to him, all the accusation that they have put against him? Do you think that he will continue with this case, yes or no? That's the question that we would like also to get your point of view before we give our point of view according to the report that we have in our possession. But for those who are joining us, if you have not liked the video, do like the video. We really do appreciate. I'm going to give you guys the number for those who want to call. If you want to share your point of view, you can call us on WhatsApp, and the number is 076, for anyone who want to call us on WhatsApp, 076 440 9082. So that is our number. If you have something to talk about Teffo Malesela case, this number is on our WhatsApp. Call us on WhatsApp. Tell us your opinions. We will really do appreciate. I will repeat that again for those who did not catch it properly. The number is 076 440 9082. 076 440 9082. Okay. Oscar says that I think Advocate Teffo Malesela will continue with the case. What is your thought about that as well? Or you will have to his court will resume on the 27th of May, while the Senzo Meyiwa case will resume on the 13th, which is next week, somewhere Wednesday or Thursday. On the 13th of May, the Senzo Meyiwa case will resume. So now that Advocate Teffo Malesela is on the court, are them going to cancel him for them to replace him with someone else or not? So that is what we call, we wanted to get your point of view. But in the meantime, according to the report that we have in our possession, the Advocate Teffo Malesela, he decided not to let go easily. Yes, he's more determined. Yes, exactly. So I was reading a comment that comes through. The Advocate is more determined. He really wants to go until the end of this case. His moral is more focused, and even when they were asking me a question to know whether he still continue to confirm that the police ministry, bheki cele, is behind his arrest.
Still remain silent. Yeah, so you say my spirit is broken. I'm more determined than ever. Do you still think bheki cele is behind you? There's a lot. The agencies, NPA is involved, SAPS is involved. Yeah, they are involved. These agencies. I cannot individualize, but there are those seniors who are very much giving the orders that are considered and taken serious.
So obviously, according to himself, personally, is more determined to go ahead and finish this work. So now the problem here, Mr. Oscar, the problem here you should know is that he might be willing to continue with the case, but the organizations, because we're dealing about laws. Is it possible that, because that's the question actually we're supposed to be asking, is it possible for an advocate or a lawyer who've been accused or who has a problem at the court, personal problem, can then be able to present someone else in the court? That is the question. And I believe among you guys who are watching, there are people who are more familiar with laws. So feel free to also give us your point of view on that, even on the comment section. It will be more important because him as a person, he can be more ready to accept and go ahead and continue with the case and finish his work. But according to the court, will them allow him or not? So obviously, so far, with the information in our possession, there's not any sign that shows that they are going to take him away. Instead, he's still there. And the good things about it is, if you guys you have not watched one of my video, the last video that I posted, the report is that Mr. Teffo decided to sue the police ministry. He's going to sue them. Bheki and these people, they are going to sue them because they need to pay him a lot of money. Yeah, and he said they have to pay him because they embarrassed him, first of all. Guys, did you see the way they arrested him that day? Did you see the way they arrested this man that day? I mean, that was crazy. They arrested him in a very bad way, very embarrassing way. I can't just imagine his children seeing the father being humiliated in such a way, in his work suit as a lawyer, in the court. That's why you had in the interview that I played for you not long ago, the question was to know, is it allowed to arrest someone inside the courtroom? That was the question people ask. So, and then it happened that apparently it is allowed to arrest someone inside the court on a certain procedure. A certain procedure, not in the manner that they had arrested him. That is the reason why you guys, you what police service, what, they ignore the fact that this police came in the court and arrested him. They said that no, they did not sign any paper to send the police so that you come and arrest Bheki in the court. So Bheki, guys, as we're speaking with you right now, the fact that he had mentioned the names of people, especially Minister Bheki, that put his life in danger. His life is in danger because anything will happen. It can happen to him anytime. Now he had opened the he had opened the box, unbox. He tried to open it and he split the beans. And a lot of people out there, they don't want to see him anymore because the way this case is going to change everything around. And some people, they'll get hurt during this trial. Yes, in this Senzo Meyiwa trial, some people, they will lose their job. Some people in this Senzo Meyiwa court, they will remain without job. They'll remain jobless and they'll get passions, and that will be it. What you will see. Because if you listen to Advocate Teffo Malesela, he first said that Mr. Bheki, he wanted to use this Senzo Meyiwa case because he wanted to get a job. He promised the president that if you give, and all of a sudden he appeared just to show the suspects, which when you look the history and what they're trying to connect them with, it does not match, because they said that these suspects, most of them, they have the criminal in the field of taxi drivers. You know, they are like one of those killers. Like when taxi drivers are having problems, they use them. And some of them, when this scenario happened, when Senzo Meyiwa got killed, these people, they were in jail. So now the question is to know, how can someone be in jail but still be able to assassinate someone who's outside somewhere there having a glass of beer? Someone who's drinking alcohol, having good time, and then they have to come in and assassinate him. And this person was not alone. There were about 8 people in that house. Yes, 8 people. According to Mr. Teffo, it says 8 people excluding children. I watch also one of his interview. He said, and the police says that no, apparently the parent refused to interview the children. And here we're talking about Kenny Kumalo. Supposedly, she refused for the police not to interview the children. So now, in this kind of matter, I mean, how are you gonna refuse for the police to do their job? Because children, they always speak the truth, whether you like it or not. We all have children. I think as children, they can tell us what happened. But unfortunately, that did not happen, and that was the police's job. That was police's duty. The police are supposed to make the truth. I strongly tell us exactly what happened. But me personally, I still have a very strong feelings. I'm still more convinced to know that these people, they were fighting. They had serious some problems in the house, and then one of them decided to shoot. Whether it was well prepared or whether it was accidentally, that one I don't know. But I have strong feelings that one of them shoot and Senzo get hurt. After they notice that Senzo is hurt, they know who's the Senzo. We're talking about Senzo Meyiwa, not goalkeeper and captain. So they knew already that we are in trouble. In order for us to survive here, it is either we go all in jail or either we try to change this situation. We try to come up with a story and make it look like it was a robbery. And that is out. That one, no one was not gonna change that to me because I was there like when this news came out. Obviously, I was there like I was so hurt. I need to try to figure out what really happened. And when they start bringing the witness from the right to the left, bringing different people, arresting people, the next day letting them go, accusing people falsely, I then start realizing that the truth is not far away. The truth is among the people who are in that house. Did you guys watch the Senzo Meyiwa the commentary on Netflix? You saw how Senzo Meyiwa's friend speak about his friend's death. That guy, he knew something. If they could have let him finish that interview until the end, he was gonna split the beans. So there's someone who will come forward and tell us the truth. The truth is not very far, as Oscar says in the comments. The truth is not far. The truth is around the corner. It's just a matter of time. We are going to know who killed Senzo Meyiwa, and by then, he's not gonna go free. He's gonna get the worst of sentence that no one would ever gonna go through right now, especially the mother. Guys, the mother of Senzo Meyiwa, she even lost a husband during this procedure because who knows, maybe Senzo Meyiwa was the only one who was providing for his family. So if he have to die, can you imagine what the family is going through now? I hope very soon the really kill of Senzo Meyiwa will come to the justice. Guys, that is it for today. Our time is up. I just want to thank each one of you. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video until this point, so that we can get to decide exactly how will be all our eyes it is on it. If you want to know more about this case of Senzo Meyiwa, you just have to subscribe to the channel right now, because we do talk about Senzo Meyiwa court case. So if you want to know more the details, we do upload daily videos to this channel. Just have to subscribe, isn't it? Subscribe, that would be nice. But most of all, I really do appreciate. Also, smash the notification button, turn it your notification on, so that whenever I upload the video, at least you'll be able to get to know that we are here on time. For now, continue to be yourself. Be kind, be good. Have respect for everyone in order for you to be respected. I'll see you again very soon. May God bless you all. Okay, my email is a dopsy. Okay, I don't know if I should spell it. I'm gonna put it in the comments. Come after a few minutes on this video, I'm gonna put it there. But my email is dopsy at gmail.com. If you want to know it, go on my channel picture. There's a picture there where you see that picture. Click on that picture. It's gonna send you straight away to my channel. And then as you are checking above, you'll see somewhere they write about. Click on that about, you'll see my email is right there. Yeah, which is a 076, obviously for those who are in South Africa. But if you're outside of South Africa, you must put plus 27 7, then you put 764409082. So if you don't catch that, just replay this part of the video. You will definitely catch it more properly, and then you can get in touch with us. For now, I have to go, guys. The time is up. I don't want really to make long videos, but this one I already even past 8 minutes. We do this live every weekend, Saturday, at 2 o'clock. Every Saturday we talk like this. Saturday we don't upload videos, but we talk. We come live. We try to discuss. We get your opinions. So that is it. In this video, if you have to know what happened, is that advocate Teffo Malesela is very afraid. He's fear of his life because his life is now in danger from the moment he mentioned